China and Russia both decide to hell with the US and throw their entire military at US shores in an attempt to destroy the US. Could the US survive? Here's the whole prompt. The important part is that there's no nuclear weapons being used, and when they throw their entire military, they mean their entire military. So the short answer is yes, the US could survive this. Like, we really could. Like, we just could. I'm sorry. So, first, we're assuming that all of the Americans' allies, like NATO and such, are just standing aside, letting Russia and China do this. They would have a difficult time just reaching our shores. Like, we assume that, okay, they sail over here and try to do amphibious invasions of the east and west coast. That would be difficult enough as is. This isn't like Modern Warfare 2, where the Russians can take over the entire East Coast and destroy Washington, D.C. within a couple of days. Like, no, that's not going to happen. They've been in Ukraine for 3.5 years now. They haven't even managed to conquer that. And amphibious invasions are orders of magnitude more difficult than land-based invasions. Now, maybe they'll be able to go in through Canada and or Mexico as well to do land-based stuff, and maybe, but even then, the logistics of it would be horrible, and they would have the United States Navy trying to block them at every turn, and the United States Air Force and just whatever else we had trying to block them at every turn. Even if they managed to reach us, they would take heavy, heavy casualties in the interim. Do you remember the landing at Normandy in Saving Private Ryan? Like, do you remember that? Imagine that, except 25 trillion times bigger. Like, it would be a not good situation for anybody. But let's say they manage to get some beachheads and then they start pushing in. Everything is working against them at that point. I'm talking geography. We have a lot of mountains, we have a lot of big rivers, big lakes and stuff that they would have trouble crossing. We have a lot of big cities like New York, and man, urban combat is not fun. Again, if we're talking movies, if you ever seen Enemy at the Gates, that's about the Battle of Stalingrad. Urban combat's not fun, and it's way better for the defender. They would be bleeding soldiers left and right. And on top of our military, which is really big and probably the best armed in the world, we also have a lot of police who are way better armed than police in most countries. We have the National Guard, which is big and well armed and could do some serious damage. And we have regular citizens who have a lot of weapons. Now, regular citizens just going out by themselves and trying to do some Rambo stuff on the attacking forces it won't go well for them, trust me. But it wouldn't be that difficult for the government to organize them into militias or them to organize themselves into militias and push back the attacking forces. Look, short answer is yes, the United States could survive this situation.